There's two goals that I want you to focus on when becoming a new YouTuber. For one, personal growth and consistency. When you're starting your own YouTube channel, trying to create videos and stuff like that, the two goals that you need to be focused on is growth and consistency. Leave no room for expectations when you're posting your YouTube videos for the first time. The only thing you need to be worried about is consistency and growth. I know that it could be some things going on at home. It's putting you in a mind space to where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of feeling stuck, of feeling inconsistent, of feeling unfulfilled. Consistency is literally the number one thing that you need to be worried about. Okay, if YouTube is really something that you're passionate about, something that in the back of your head you wanted to do, something in the back of your head that you wanted to pursue, and that it genuinely makes you happy, then go for it. Please go for it, because YouTube is definitely a form of expression. It's definitely something, or a form of an outlet for most people. For me personally, I've grown to love YouTube. That wasn't something that I imagined myself doing, but once I got started and once I incorporated, my love for pouring into people's lives and speaking wisdom into people's lives, then that kind of propelled me into feeling the motivation to be consistent. That's why passion is key when you're starting a YouTube video. If you're genuinely passionate about it, go for it. But if you're doing it because you have things going on at home and financially you want to be secure, financially you want to be fulfilled, you don't want to worry about not having enough money to do anything, and that's your core reason for doing YouTube, I wouldn't advise it. But if it works for you, fine. But for those who genuinely is passionate about it, passion is the key to sticking to something. Because if you're just doing YouTube videos so that you can get money, so you can save up to do whatever it is that you really want to do, then that consistency part, again, like I spoke before, it's not going to stick. It's going to be easy for you to procrastinate. It's going to be easy for you to be inconsistent. Another thing, my second point that I mentioned earlier, is growth. When you're growing on YouTube, it's okay to go on YouTube and look up, other videos on how to edit, especially if you don't have prior experience with doing it. That's some of the things that helped me on my journey to posting videos and stuff, because you want to know that there's other people in the world who can relate to the position that you're in right now in your life. That position where you're like, oh, am I the only person in this world who feels like, dang, like I've been posting 23 YouTube videos and I've only been getting like 5 views on each one. One of the videos may even have at least 20 to 40 views on that video, right? But finding a community who can relate to the position that you're in now, you can join that community, and it can really make you even more passionate and consistent. Another point I wanted to address was that it's important to find your niche. Your niche is what's important. Going back to the passion side, if you're not passionate about your niche, then that procrastination and that stagnation is still going to be there. That feeling that you've been dreading, that feeling that you've been wanting to let go, that feeling that you wanted to eradicate so that you can feel fulfilled when it comes to YouTube. If you want to do a niche that you're passionate about in regards to, I don't know, computer, editing or video gaming, but if that's something that you're passionate about, streaming your video games while you're playing it, cool. But your niche is definitely important. You definitely want to know your audience. Growth and consistency is key. If you're not passionate about it, or if it is something that you're genuinely like, okay, this is fun, this is what like puts a smile on my face, then stick with it. But understand that in the beginning, and it's rare Sometimes you get that one person who streamed that one video and it gets like 2.9 million views. That's great. Not everybody is like that. But it doesn't mean that the people who aren't like that is less fortunate or is less qualified or is less intelligent than the person who got the 2.9 million views on their video. It just means you have more time to perfect your craft. It means you have more time to figure out if this is really what it is that you want to do. Think of it as a passion and not a chore. You're just doing it just so that you can save money, but you're not passionate about it. So procrastination and inconsistency steps in and seeps in. You're not going to be you're not going to be passionate. You're not going to be consistent. You're not going to be passionate about what it is that you're doing. So make sure that this is what it is that you want to do. If you have more questions on if you have any questions on like how I truly started my YouTube channel and how I switched my niches, because the first YouTube channel that I do have, like I said, I did start off streaming video games and then I switched to these kinds of videos that you're watching now. So if you have any questions on how I was able to stick with the niche that I'm doing now, how I figured out the niche that I wanted to stick to, and what kind of, strategies I used to switch from the old one to this one, please leave a comment below. Please like, share, subscribe, post the notification button. Stay tuned for more videos, and I'll tune in soon.